Oh no.
All right, gentlemen,
Oh
we are
no.
live. Episode 33.
Yes, sir.
Popping. How's everybody week been?
Chilling, cooling.
Long.
Wow. Oh yeah, I know why. Nashville got you, Mitch, didn't it?
It always gets you, man. It always gets your ass.
Well, you went real early, it looked like, so I thought you went
It's
at
fun time though.
nighttime.
Yeah, it was fun time though.
What happened?
Good
Always,
people,
for
good
sure.
fun.
All right. Your boy, this is your boy last week at the hut.
What did you do?
Me?
At the what?
The hut. Pizza Hut.
Last week
Come
at
on
the
now.
what?
The hut. Come on, man.
Oh,
Focus.
so the working out. No, I know what you're saying, but so the personal workout stuff has taken off. It seems like.
I wouldn't say taking off, but it's stable enough to where I can dip out. You know, a lot better hours and stuff too. But besides that, man, it's been working out, trying to stay healthy. Your boy, I'm getting ready to start maxing in the next a week from tomorrow, a week from Monday. Oh, happy Easter, by the way. Happy
Easter,
Resurrection
boys.
Day.
Yes, sir. Same to y'all boys.
But I max squat a week from tomorrow, and I max deadlift 2 weeks from tomorrow. So I'm getting ready for that. Hopefully, we move some serious weight. All right. So look, first announcement. We will be announcing when this video drops, it will be Monday, which is the NCAA tournament championship games tomorrow. So after the game, we will be announcing our bracket giveaway winners. First place gets $100 through Venmo. I was gonna say cash, but technically it's not cash, but $100 cash, basically electronic cash, and a T-shirt. And then runner-up will just get a T-shirt. But all that good stuff. We'll announce that stuff tomorrow. And we got some fan submitted questions because I posted on my Instagram yesterday, and we got some questions to go through. So I'm gonna pull them up. I think it's only 4. All right, here we go. So I don't know. I guess we can all answer them, but these are kind of fitness oriented since my page is fitness and a lot of people follow my page for fitness page, but y'all can answer them as well, obviously. All right. So first question, we're going to get out the way because it's kind of funny. So the owner of the gym, Zach, he actually submitted this at Znakes, it's Znakes Fitness. He said, peptides, would you recommend them? Asking for a friend. Now, I don't know if you guys know what peptides are, but they're pretty much, now I'm assuming there's a bunch of different peptides, but I'm assuming he's talking about the hardcore peptides that people take to get super strong. You got steroids, and right under that are basically peptides. Some of them are by pill, some of them are powder. They have injectable forms. But have you ever seen like those little bottles that look like a steroid, kind of like those little glass valves or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I've seen them before at all.
Oh well, those are peptides. They're pretty much it's a human growth hormone, or you inject them and they're pretty much like HGH. So it just kicks your body into overdrive with stuff like that. As far as would I recommend them, I don't personally recommend them, but I also don't know a lot about them. So I would just say if you know somebody or consult a doctor and get their opinion on it. But me personally, I don't take any of that stuff. I'm just whey protein, creatine, HMB, and carbs, or dextrose, which is a glucose, a carb, basically.
What's the side effects of it?
Of peptides?
Yeah, if you know. Is it the same as steroids, or is it like different since it's a step like under it, basically, from what you're saying?
Kind of. You get, I know there's like a rash, irritability. You get desensitized to hormone production. So it gets to that point where when it depends how you take it. Long term, the side effects aren't that good because you're supposed to cycle them. So you're supposed to be on it for a certain amount of time, then off of it. But if you're on it for a long period of time, when you get off of it, your body,
basically.
it gets used to it.
Or
It's like
craves for it.
that form of norm, that boosted form becomes your normal. So when you get off of it and you're down here, it kind of screws everything up. But I honestly don't know too much about it. But that's not something I personally would partake in. All natural.
I'm good on that.
All right.
Good on that too.
So now some good questions from at RSAKXH on Instagram. What keeps you motivated every day? So this is obviously for everybody. And I'm going to assume that she was asking from a fitness standpoint for me. And what keeps me motivated every day is just the weight room is like my sanctuary. It's where I relax. It's my peace. You know, when I'm in the weight room, it's I just get enjoyment and it's fun. And I see the results. I stay in tip-top shape. I feel good. So just that feeling of feeling good and just that self-pride is one of the things that keeps me motivated. That and I have goals that I want to reach. And the process to reach those goals is kind of like my motivation, if that makes sense. So, Mr. Calvin, and it could just be anything.
Just like anything.
What motivates you? Period. Yeah.
Just motivates me, just like in the fitness standpoint, just anything.
Anything.
Okay.
I just went fitness because my Instagram is just straight fitness oriented. But like you could just do life in general.
Oh, just life in general. I think it's just like my family, just in general. Just like I always just want to do the best I can in life, just to support them and everything. So just doing good with just work and just all that, just doing good and everything, just seeing them proud. I mean, like that's just my motivation, just to see them happy and proud. So kind of basic, but like I guess like I'll go for a fitness standpoint too as well. It's just like I mean, just it's easy to keep in shape and everything when you do it. Just like just getting in there, doing what you gotta do and get out. I like it. It's good for you, and it passes time too. So that's for me.
Mr. Evans?
I haven't consistently worked out in like 2 years, so I don't think this is really a fair question. But I swear to God that when I was working out, the one thing that would motivate me was that fucking sauna at the end. Going and sitting in the sauna for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sweating it out. Yeah. I love that shit.
You can't do it now because it's all closed.
Yeah.
Everywhere I know, you can't.
You would think it'd stay open because it's a sauna and it gets hot enough to detox, you would think.
Yeah. Kill germs, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's so good for you, man. I feel so good after I get out of a sauna.
You need to start taking ice baths. They suck. Well, honestly, they don't suck that bad. Once you're in it, after that minute mark and your legs go numb, you're chill. Like it's straight, bro. When I tell you the next day, I feel like I feel like I had new legs. Like it's I love ice baths so much. They're so good.
And how often do you do those?
At least 3, sometimes 4 times a week. Usually on either the day of a hard workout or usually the next day. Because I squat heavy Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Like I do heavy legs. So after Monday, I got to get ready by Wednesday to go heavy again on my legs. So Monday, if it was a real heavy, like probably tomorrow it's gonna be heavy. Then like I'll come straight home and after I eat, shower, eat, and I'll get straight into the ice bath or cold bath, whatever you want to call it. And that way, and then Tuesday I do like a lot of stretching to loosen up, keep the lactic acid flushed out. And then by Wednesday, I'm ready to go again. That's kind of how my recovery works.
That's crazy.
All right, 2 more questions from same person. All right. Why did you start your fitness journey? All right. This is actually a funny question because I was thinking about it, and I think I kind of just fell into my fitness journey. Uh, my basically, I'd always played sports. Like my first sport was soccer. Well, my first sport was gymnastics, technically, when I was little. Then I got into soccer. Then I got into baseball. I'd always been doing sports. And then in high school, I got super competitive. I guess middle school was pretty competitive too because I was doing I was middle school is when I started doing three sports. I was a three-sport athlete: football, basketball, track. High school, I was doing the same, but it got competitive. I was going to indoor nationals and track. I was doing the basketball tournaments for independence. I was doing the whole football thing, 7-on-7. Started going. I did combines and all that stuff. So it got super competitive. So all I knew was that working out helps prevent injury, and uh, it helps performance. So when I got done with football, it was kind of easy to just keep doing the whole fitness thing. So I kind of just fell into it because I was always doing sports, and you got to work out by necessity. So when I got done with all of it, it's like, well, I've built this foundation. So that's all I know at this point. So that's all I do, minus school. So
Repeat that question again, too, Finis, just so I can.
Why'd you start your fitness journey?
Okay. So for me, basically, it was really just the pandemic in general. Like usually, I get my exercise through just basketball, just run up and down the court and just playing that for a good like 2 hours. So pandemic shut down. Gyms were obviously closed. Some outside parks were closed too, like they took off the rims and everything when I was in Chattanooga. And then they opened up the gyms, and that's really just how it started. And then, I just kept at it, continued it when I moved back home and everything. And obviously, the results and everything too. Like you see, like where you started and where you're at now, obviously. And then when you see the results, you kind of want to keep at it to reach another goal. So that's what kind of happened for me.
Man.
Can I pass on this one?
Sure, of course. All right, last question.
Mitch, you got to get the gym. I'm thinking about getting that membership to what's it called? I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. And that's
you
close
always
to you.
Bullshitting though. You always bullshitting though.
Do you want me to send you the receipt after I do it? If we go hoop this week, maybe.
Yes. Send the last 4 digits of your social.
Yeah, if you do it.
Actually, you know what? That's all gonna be blocked out. So
send your routing and account number.
Nah.
All right.
Why do they make it so hard to like get out of a gym membership? Have y'all noticed that?
Oh,
I like a lawyer to get out of a gym.
Look,
how long did it take you to get out of your gym membership at fucking Golds?
What do you mean? Like I told them that I wasn't coming back anymore, and they said okay, and they gave me like the paperwork. I signed it, and I haven't seen.
I had to drive back to Chattanooga. I had to drive back to Chattanooga to cancel my membership at Golds.
Yeah, you have to do it in person. Here's the thing. Here's what they want to happen. So if you're paying, let's say it's a small gym, like a small fee, like Planet Fitness. It's $10 a month, right? So it's like, $10 a month. That's not really, it's not much compared to like these other gyms. So the reason why they do that is because they want you to forget about it. Because most people get a gym membership and they don't get their money's worth because they either don't go to the gym that often, or when they do, it's like for something very small they go to semi-regularly. They're not like most people that are serious in the fitness, they're going at least 3 times a week. So they get their money's worth in a month. So what they're doing is you have to cancel membership. You have to physically come to the gym to basically sign off all this paperwork, yada, 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 because they're hoping that the majority of the time if you have to go out of your way to cancel membership, people will be like, it's whatever. Or like, I might keep it because I might go to the gym. Like they'll think of scenarios where they might go to the gym once every couple months to where they would, it's like if they have that membership, they can use it. So those be, I'll just keep it. It's not worth my time to drive up there. Or like it's an inconvenience to get them to kind of keep that membership. Because I haven't canceled my Golds yet, even though I work at another gym. I work at a completely different gym. I haven't canceled my Golds. Well, the reason I haven't canceled those because I'm planning on doing swimming workouts, and they have a really big pool, indoor pool. So that's one reason why I haven't canceled because I'm gonna eventually start going back. But yeah, you have to like go there. It's a pain.
Did your golds have a sauna?
Yeah, ooh, I think they did. Yeah. No, I don't know. I know they had a hot tub. I'm not 100% sure if they had a sauna because I never actually went to the pool area.
Mitch, did you ever go to the one on the Lee Highway? I think it's called back in chat.
Fuck yeah. Yeah,
That
that place
that,
is awesome.
that one had a cord on
That,
it.
that Yeah, it had a basketball court. That sauna was huge. Steam room was
Tunnel was
huge. Big
nice.
pool. But I went once, and so I was like dumbbell bench pressing like 65 or 70 pounds. And I'm sitting there, and it's in between sets, and the biggest human I've ever seen in my life walks up next to me and grabs 120-pound dumbbells and just starts screaming at the top of his lung while dumbbell bench. It's like we went once.
Oh,
That shit's crazy, man.
me and Bradley went up there once, and like nobody was in there, and all of a sudden like these like train of like meatheads just walked in, and they just start just. Me and Bradley were just like, all right, we don't fit in here. Like, we just packed up our shit and left. There's some big motherfuckers that go up there. There's some big dudes that go up there.
Let's see. Last question. What is your overall end goal? So for me, my overall end goal is to be maybe in 5 to 10 years, be at least 240 pounds and just solid muscle and just be strong as shit. It's part of my overall end goal. I'm trying to be built like a superhero. As far as goals for weightlifting, I don't know like down the line what I have. I know this December, by this December, I want my deadlift to be over 600, my squat to be over 500, and my bench to be mid 300s by this December. But as far as like goals, like long-term end goals, I don't know. I just want to just gain the weight's the priority right now. Maybe like an 800-pound deadlift. I don't know. That's my overall goal though. It's strong.
I don't really have an end goal, to be honest, for
Built like a
fitness.
superhero. That'd be sick as fuck. Built like Thor.
Hell yeah. That'd be crazy.
Just coming in and just be like, hey, students. Be like, you in the wrong class.
Or get like a 3 or 6 feet growth spurt, be built like the Hulk. That'd be pretty cool. I couldn't do anything else, but it'd be cool. All right. What do we got? I see your bracket's doing pretty well, Mitch.
My bracket's ass. What are you talking about?
It's like second to last, isn't it? Or is it last?
Yeah, it might be last. You want to hear some shit about last night? So UCLA was plus 750 on the money line yesterday, which means if you put $100 down, you make $750.
Right.
So I said, fuck it. Cinderella team. I think Gonzaga's going to lose. I thought they were going to lose every game they've played, but they're just the best basketball team that's ever been assembled, apparently. And so I was like, you know what? We'll put $50 on it. So I put $50 on it.
Payout on it?
And the payout was what's half of 750?
Half of 750.
345?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so like 345 or some shit like that. And I had a chance near the end because you can cash out the bets, right? So if you want to pull the bet early or whatnot, they'll
give you a percentage of your money back.
A percentage. So like if the bet's if the bet's like likely to win, then you can pull it and they'll give you more money. So I could have pulled it like in the fourth, or not in the fourth, like late in the second half. I could have pulled it for $140. So I put in 50 and I would have been able to cash out for 140. But greed got the best of me, and I just wanted to ride it out. And the fucking half court buzzer beater lost me $400. I mean, it's just that's my luck. So
That's what
we're
that
putting
would
down
happen.
sports. We're retiring sports gambling for a while until football comes back. Yeah,
It's March
that fucking
Madness.
half court buzzer beater. That shit was insane, dude.
Oh, it's crazy. All right. Are y'all ready for this science with Uncle Strib? All right, let me get into character.
Can I make a quick statement before we do that?
Yeah.
The weekly Draymond report is it's on April 1st. He had 16, 10, 8, and 4. And on March 29th, he had 11, 5, 9, 1, and 1. That was his week in sports, but he's not a good player still. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. But yeah, let's get to the science with Uncle
But he's
Drip.
not, because he's not first of all, he's not putting up those numbers consistently. Okay, let's be honest. Because if he was, his averages would be
What do
a
you
lot.
mean he's not putting up those numbers consistently?
Read me his averages. Because if he's putting them up consistently, he'd be averaging that. He's not, right? Is that averages? Consistency, right? Because you can put there's guys putting up 30 points, right? Like in a game. Oh, that's great. Yeah, but they're averaging
You got it riled
14
up,
points a game. Come on now. I'm trying to get my glasses right. These things so foggy. All right, this
Yo,
is
I got two
frozen on
things
my
real
screen,
quick.
Finis. I got some whack ass internet, bro.
you do.
Let me
You got
see
dial
this.
up. What's up, Calvin?
I gotta say something. I got two things. First thing, what is your story that you said that I was in that you said that you told me about?
All right, the dream.
What's up with that? Oh, yeah. What's up with that? Hold on, but I got one more thing. With March Madness, who do y'all got? Honestly, honest opinion. Who do y'all have? Baylor or Gonzaga? Be honest. I already know what Mitch is probably gonna say Baylor because he hates Gonzaga.
I'd probably just go with Gonzaga. Well, here's my thing.
Gonzaga.
If I had to put money on it, I'd put money on Baylor. Here's why. This is the only reason why. I think Gonzaga is gonna win, but I would bet against my instincts because statistically speaking, if you go undefeated in a regular season and obviously undefeated in the tournament, I don't think. Don't know if this is 100% correct, but I don't think a team has gone statistically speaking, if you go undefeated, you're not going to win the big dance. Statistically speaking. I don't know if there's an undefeated I don't know if there's a team that's gone undefeated and won the Natty. Cuz they were showing something on the TV and they were talking about all the teams that went had fantastic won at least 30 games or went undefeated, yada, yada, and they all lost either in the Final Four or in the championship. I don't think an undefeated team has yet to take home the trophy. So statistically speaking, I go with Baylor. That's the only reason why.
I think you're wrong, Finis.
Is there a team?
I'm pretty sure there's an undefeated team.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure because they were showing like 4 or 5 teams, but I didn't think that was all of them. But most of the time they don't win it.
There's actually been 5.
5?
What team? Like what teams in like what
Oh
sports?
shit! Never mind. Wait, 5 teams have finished the regular season undefeated since '76 with the most receiving. Oh shit!
But they didn't say if they won or lost yet at all.
No. Let me do a little bit more research. So there's only been 5 undefeated.
Yes, that's not even a big pool to.
Wait, yeah, the 7 undefeated college basketball national champions in the tournament.
7?
Yeah, I think so. Indiana in '76 is the last one.
That was the last. That's the most recent one. Was 76?
Yeah, Indiana in
so
76.
So statistically speaking, it doesn't happen very often. But yeah, to answer your question,
I got to go with Baylor. So I don't think Gonzaga's been tested this year. And
I don't think they were tested in the regular season, but besides a couple games. But this tournament, They've been tested plenty and they've pulled through.
I don't think they've seen this team though. Like this team
You
is
think
good.
Baylor's weight is like a
No, I
different
think
level of?
no. Like I'm just saying, like they play teams that play good defense but not good offense, vice versa, whatever the case may be. But Baylor plays both ends, and they got one of the best defenders in college basketball. So
Those glasses
who
look
is
crooked.
this? Oh my gosh!
All right,
Yeah,
are
but
we
that's my
ready?
answer.
Are we ready for some science talk?
But yo, you gotta get to that story though.
Are we gonna go? Yeah, are we gonna go back to college basketball? Because I have a statement that I need to make.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I have a question I need to pose. Who do y'all consider the blue bloods of college basketball?
The Blue Bloods
Mm-hmm.
Duke, Kansas, North Carolina.
in Kentucky.
So, is it fair? And I'm a Duke fan. Is it fair to consider? Can you really consider Duke a blue blood if they weren't shipped before Coach K got there? Granted, Coach K got there in the late 70s. So are they really a blue blood, or have they just had a 40-year run? Like UCLA has 9 championships. They've been good forever. Well, I think they have more than 9 championships.
They have 11.
But they've just been good since like the 30s or whatnot. I guess you probably throw Kansas in there. Kansas is probably pretty fair. Kentucky's probably pretty fair, but I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can lump Duke into that conversation. I want to know your thoughts on that.
I don't see why not, because it's got to start somewhere.
True.
And I mean, a 40-year run. That's a little more than a run. That's a dynasty at that point.
But I mean, UCLA won that. I was looking at that. The one, so it was 76 is Indiana. It's the last person to do it, and then 73 UCLA did it, and 72 UCLA did it, 67 UCLA did it, 64 UCLA did it. So when in 73, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to type it in Google because I'm a little lazy. But when they won in 73, that was their 9th national championship that they had ever won. I think Duke has 5 with Coach K, I believe, because they won back to back. Yeah, I think they have 4 or 5 with Coach K. So they had 9 championships in 73. All I'm saying is that Duke doesn't have shit before 79. Carolina would work because they were doing their thing in the 50s and stuff like that. Kansas has always been good. Kentucky's always been good, and UCLA. I think those are the 4 like true blue bloods of college basketball.
I mean,
So
I feel like you gotta. It's like at how far back do you want to go? Is really the question. So I'm sure if you go back far enough, UCLA wasn't shit. At least, or some of these teams, if you go back far enough, they weren't shit. It all started at probably with some coach that changed the whole organization and just continued even after that coach left to be good teams.
John Wooden,
literally,
yeah. I just want to know your thoughts on that. So,
yo, Mitch, who do you think is gonna be the UNC coach?
I don't know. Speaking of, man, did y'all watch his press conference for when he retired? Man, it was kind of sad. He was like, I never thought I was the best coach or whatnot, but I always thought that I was the best guy for the job, and I just don't feel like I'm the best guy for the job anymore, so I'm retiring. And he was like crying when he said that. I was like, damn, that's got to be a rough realization to have after spending 33 years coaching somewhere. I think he was at Kansas for 15 years before that, so he'd been coaching for like 48 years.
Jesus,
it's
Christ.
Absurd, dude.
It's a long
time. He's a legend, man. He is an absolute legend.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for like UNC because like you have to players transfer out and everything.
I'm still working with the assumption Coach K's. I mean, it seems like he'll coach forever, but his time's eventually coming up, and I still think that Brad Stevens is going to get the Duke job. I think Brad Stevens is going to the NBA to chill until Duke job opens up. That might be wishful thinking, but that's what I want to see happen.
Back to my question.
Who's going to get the UNC job? I have no idea. Who's out there? Who can they get?
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know who's on the chopping block, dude. Like, I mean, you really haven't heard like any like real big time coaches or like semi well known coaches get fired yet. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Or or maybe they'll bring up like an assistant coach or somebody to step into space. But that's going to be a lot of nah. They got to get somebody with experience that's been
Would
coaching.
Calipari take the job?
No, he signed that lifetime contract with Kentucky or something like that. Some crazy contract.
He had a
You didn't hear
lifetime. He
about that?
has a lifetime contract with them.
It's
No
something
shit.
crazy like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'd say Bill Self, but I think he's honestly a shit coach. If he didn't win, if it wasn't for what was it? Was it who did he have on Kansas? Derrick Rose was Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was Memphis. Who was that Kansas Memphis game? He had like Mario Chalmers hit a buzzer beater three to win the game, and I think that's Kansas's only national championship in the past like 20 years. That guy, I don't think that he's as good as everybody says he is. Maybe the guy at UCLA. You think they grab him after that little run?
Maybe, but they got to get somebody that has like experience. But my one thing, back to the Kansas thing. Kansas had so many good teams like these past like 5 years and just could not get it done. Had athletes on both sides of the ball, and I'm just like, dude, how do you not get it done?
They had Perry Ellis. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still on the bench. They had Perry Ellis for at least 17 years, and that made they just could not get him a championship. Yeah, I think that. I mean, Shaka Smart kind of blew his chances at getting that job. What about who's Houston's coach right now? They're consistently good. It might be one.
Oh, I know his name. I just can't think of it.
I mean, that's not typically like a crazy good basketball school. It seems like they're always in it, but that guy could be.
I think they recently just switched leagues, so
Kelvin Sampson.
Yeah, he's not a bad coach, man.
Juwan Howard.
Nah, he's locked in Michigan.
Yeah, I think he probably end up going to the NBA. Listen to this little theory. Likely. Listen to this little theory, Calvin. What if Milwaukee loses in the second round this year?
Which they probably will.
You fire Budenholzer and get Juwan Howard in the NBA? Can Juwan Howard say no to that? If Milwaukee fires Budenholzer and they offer the job to Juwan Howard, is there any possible way he can say no to that?
I don't think he would.
No, he'd have to take it.
No, I'm saying I don't think he would take it.
You don't think he would take it?
Mm-mm.
You don't think he would take a chance to coach Giannis?
Did you see his press conference when he took that job?
No, but
just go watch it, bro. Like,
but you're going to tell me that he's going to turn down an opportunity to coach a very, very good team and somebody who has the potential to be a top 10 player of all time.
How long has he been at
Michigan? He hasn't been at Michigan that long, has he?
No, he's only been there. I think this is his second or third
I don't know.
year. I don't think he would do it, man.
If the Bucks call him and say, "Hey, you come and be the head coach," I don't know how he can say no to that.
I don't think he would, bro. Like, that's his first like coaching job. Like, that's a quick jump to go to the NBA. You got to think about that.
Yeah, but it's not like that he's going to go and fucking coach Charlotte or something. We're talking about a contender.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean, that's a lot of shoes to fill, though, man.
It is.
That's a lot of shoes to fill. That's pressure too. Former NBA player.
Yeah, but I would say that coaching in the NBA is probably easier than coaching college because you don't have to be at AAU tournaments every single weekend watching those kids play. And
well, it's not even that. Like, you're dealing with grown men. You're dealing with kids. Like, you're dealing with kids' school and whatever they do outside of that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
not professionals yet.
Yeah, like you got to deal with all that stuff. So definitely coaching just in all aspects at the NBA level, I would say would be easy. So
yeah.
Are y'all ready for this?
Finis.
Yeah.
This story.
Bro, just wait. Wait, what story?
Story you said.
You talking about the okay, wait.
You have a story to tell. Finis.
Bro, I have two stories.
Is CTE kicking in?
No, he keeps saying story. He's talking about the dream. And then uh, and then I have an actual story that I didn't talk about last week because the dream was what I was talking to you last week, Mitch. All right, hold up. Let me do my science thing because this was put off from last week.
Man, Calvin wanted to hear this story, and you just pushing it and pushing it and pushing
I
it.
know, dude. Like I'm antsy as hell right now.
Bro, screw that damn story. It's not even that cool. All right. Yeah, there you go, Mitch. All right. All right, class is in session. This is Uncle Dr. Strib. And today's keyword is called time dilation. Okay. Now raise your hand if you know what time dilation is. Very good, Mitch. Mr. Williams, I see you're not familiar with the word of time dilation. So time dilation is basically when time gets warped. It doesn't stay as we know it. It gets dilated. When your pupils dilate, they get bigger or they contract. Same with time. It can expand or contract. Now, here's what's interesting about time dilation. There's two factors for time dilation. You have speed of light, you have gravity. The greater the gravity, time changes. The closer you are to the speed of light, time changes. So let me tell you about the thing called the twin paradox that most astronomers and astrophysicists are familiar with. So let's say you have two twins. Let's name one Molly and the other one Martha. Okay. Molly decides to stay on Earth, and Martha is an astronaut, and they decide to go to a close planet that takes 3 months to get there, right? And the spaceship travels fast. And you're in space, you're in a vacuum, there's no air resistance, it travels a lot faster. It can get closer to the speed of light. So Martha in the spaceship takes 3 months to get to the planet. Let's say they observe it for a month, 3 months back, right? Total of 7 months. Now, time is relative. It's relative to the individual, to the observer.
So you basically saying that. No, keep on going. I don't want to bust it for you. Never mind. Keep on going. Do it.
Okay.
You ever seen Interstellar, Calvin?
No.
What the fuck?
I need to watch
How
it.
have you not seen Interstellar?
Yeah, so Mitch, you already understand where I'm going. So Martha in the spaceship only experiences 7 months of aging, 7 months of time passing. But on Earth, because they are traveling at the speed of closer to the speed of light, the closer you get to the speed of light, space or time contracts, which means you don't age or time doesn't travel as fast if you're not a part of that reference frame. Reference frame is just the object, is just the time in which you're observing. So if you're not on the spaceship, which is the reference frame of the time dilation, you will not experience time like they do. So on Earth, when they come back, the two twins meet up. Molly is 6 years older. She's aged 6 years. Martha's only aged 7 months because time is relative. So on the observer on Earth, to them, it felt like 7 years. They were gone 7 years. They were gone 7 years.
Yo, you know the thing about that? You know the thing about that though?
In the spaceship, it's only been 7 months. Now, obviously, the numbers.
No, and that's the thing. Like,
yeah.
No, keep on going. Keep on going.
And the numbers,
the
numbers obviously depend on how fast they're going and whatever. Like, there's ways to calculate it, but that's just an example of how time dilation works, and that's for speed of light or how fast you're traveling. The gravity is dealing with black holes. If you're on the very horizon, you experience time because time's warped, yada yada yada. But yeah.
And that's basically what Interstellar is about. Because I've seen previews and trailers of it. I just never watched it.
That's not.
That's why I was so like that. That's not. Well, I mean, I guess that's like
there's a
played
scene.
a part in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mr. Evans, I see you have a question.
I do have a question. If Martha was traveling at the speed of light, which is impossible,
close to the speed of light.
Let's say she was traveling at the speed of light, which is impossible, correct?
Correct.
Okay, but let's just say for the sake of argument, she was, and she traveled 7 light years. Does she age 7 years?
To her, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, how does that work with gravity then, when it's next to a black hole?
So imagine gravity as a plane, and let's say it's let's imagine gravity like a trampoline. Okay, right? So if you set something heavy in it, it bend. You know the trampoline. Here, let me get rid of this. This background's starting to give me All right. So if you imagine it as like a plane, and if you set something in that plane, it if you have a ball, it bends, right? If you have the ball right here, it bends.
Mm-hmm.
So now with gravity, the more massive something is, the more it bends that space-time continuum, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it bends like this, and the deeper it sinks, the more warped space and time becomes around it. So when you're around, so just like in Interstellar, when they were close to that was it a binary system, or it was close to a system that was close to that black hole, space and time was warped around it. So just being there to you, you got a timer, it's 5-10 minutes. That's because you're in the frame of the space-time being warped. When you're outside of it, it's completely different. They're gone a lot longer. So with gravity, it's all about it warping space. And if you warp space, you warp time. Because space and time is a continuum. Does that make sense?
Do black holes produce heat?
Yeah. That I'm not 100%. Yeah. What do you mean by produce? Do they emit heat?
So like those planets that were next to the black hole, were they next to the black hole because were they getting heat from the black hole to warm them up, except for the ice planet? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so. Black holes are black bodies, so they absorb all heat and light. So they don't emit heat, but but they're hot themselves, like in them, if that makes sense.
That is kind of a crazy fucking concept if you think about it. Just a black hole, just
out
fucking,
there.
Just out there. Just out there. We have no idea what they're about. They just suck up everything.
And you don't know where they go to or whatever happens to it. There's no documentation, nothing. So
yeah, they do emit heat. They're hot. They're very, very hot. But like in terms of like light, it gets complicated because you have to talk about Hawking radiation, and that becomes a whole nother complicated thing. But
how can we get close to a black hole, like the planet Earth? Like how can that happen?
Us, planet Earth, we can't, or
okay.
you wouldn't want to.
Okay.
That'd be very bad.
Asking. No. I mean, no shit. Obviously.
But are you saying like, yeah? How could? Yeah, no, I don't think we can.
Can you orbit a black hole?
Yes. Yeah, you can orbit them. You just have to know how strong the gravitational pull is of it, because there becomes a point where if you have a satellite too close to it, it'll get stuck. It'll pull it in. All right, you ready for this story, Calvin?
Yes.
All right.
If it's lame, bro, like
I mean, it's kind of lame. The dream with the tiger, it's not like super exciting.
Oh my god.
It was just a dream.
I thought it was something that was gonna be like exciting as hell. You put it, like the way you were putting it.
Not really. I mean, at the time, because I woke up, I thought the shit was real. That's why. So me and you were chilling. I'm gonna make it short because everybody's heard this except for you. So we were basically chilling. There's a house and there's a big ass yard. Like we're on not a farm, but just we were acres of land, big ass yard. We're just chilling. Fire pit, 2 chairs, just talking about bullshit. Mm-hmm. So then I look up, I see a tiger about a football field away. And I go, oh shit. We and the tiger make eye contact. I stand up, me and the tiger make eye contact. I was like, Calvin, let's go in the house. Because the house is like the house is right there. We just gotta get to the front door and close it. And you're like, because you're sitting with your back to, like, we're sitting like this. So I'm sitting this way, you're sitting facing that way, and I see the tiger, it's behind you, so you don't see it. And there's like a small fence right here, but it's small. Like it's easy gonna jump. Anyway, I'm like, Calvin, let's go to the house. You're like, for what, bro? Just Start going to the house. But I didn't want to freak you out, so I didn't want to tell you there's a tiger. Because if you take off running, we're screwed.
It's going, yeah, it's
right?
over.
So like you still don't see it, but we're slowly kind of just like, all right, man, let's just get to the house. I was like, move slowly. Slowly. So we're doing that, and the tiger gets in like this. He gets in like a stance where he's about to just take off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! It takes off, coming towards us, and I just take. I was like, Cal, let's go.
Got my ass probably.
We're sprinting to the door, and then I see it like bro, it's coming in hot. It's going at least 50, 60 miles an hour. It's going fast shit. And then I'm running. I stop. It stops. So we're just like looking at each other. And then I don't remember what happened after that because that was like 2 weeks ago. So you know how dreams work. But yeah. I woke up and I was like, oh shit. I thought it was real. But now
probably got my ass knowing how slow I am.
Bro, let me tell you about, all right, now I got a story. All right. I'm going to tell you what happened, then I'm going to explain it. A stranger called me to try to live with me in my apartment, okay? That's what happened. Now, let me explain. let me give you the context.
What time? Like, what time and day? Was this recent?
This was 2 weeks. This happened like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
this is super recent. So, dude hits me up on Instagram, right? I'm not going to call the dude Bob, right? So, Bob hits me on Instagram because I don't want to name drop. I don't even know this dude. So Bob hit me on Instagram. He's like, hey, I'm friends with, I'm gonna call her Sam. That's not her real name, but we're just gonna call her Sam because I'm not trying to out anybody. Because I'm friends with Sam, and I used to work with Sam. Sam used to work at Pizza Hut. Okay. So he's trying to make a connection, right? I'm like, okay, I didn't even respond. I was like, all right, cool. Like he literally just said, hey, I'm friends with Sam. I was like, I didn't even respond. It's not a conversation. Then the next day, he was like, "Hey, I'm like interested in like your training programs." So I'm like, okay, you know, a potential client. So I messaged him back. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah. And so I was like, "What are you trying to like? What's the goal? What are you trying to do? Like, you know, gain muscle mass, lose weight, yada yada yada." So then he calls me through Instagram. Didn't know you could do this. I was like, "What?" I got a call through Instagram. And I was like, I'm thinking he's calling so he can talk about, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to, get right. So I answer, I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, what are you trying to do? So he was like, oh man, I'm looking to, he's like, I live in San Antonio and I see the gym you go to. I was looking at signing up as a client and then personal training. He's like, but I don't have anywhere to live till Thursday. So I'm like, okay. So do you think I could pay you to live with you till next Thursday? Because it had been like, this is like Tuesday, so not this upcoming Thursday, but that next Thursday. So do you think I could live with you till that next Thursday, and then also train with you at the gym? I was like, yeah, no.
Nah.
I was like, I kept it professional. I was like, well, my current situation, I can't accommodate that. So yeah. And so then I hung up, but I was like, bro, what? You think
that's crazy.
Bro, it doesn't stop there. So then so that was like 2 weeks ago. This is like a few days ago. So a few days ago, he hit me up like, hey, can I buy a workout program? I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I was like, how long do you want? He's like, 4 weeks. I'm gonna work out like 4 days. I started making it. So then I was like, all right, do you have Cash App or PayPal? And he's like, no, I got cash. I was like, all I have is $100 bill. It's like $100 bill. He goes, yeah. I was like, well, I don't keep change on me. I don't keep cash on me at all. And the program was like $20. I don't have change for 100. So the dude was like, he was like, no, I don't have all that. I just have $100 bill. I was like, well, you're gonna have to go like to Walmart and get a money order. He said, okay, I'll go get a money order. I was like, all right, can you drop it off at the gym that I work at? And he goes, drop it off at the gym. I was like, yeah. He's like, you're not gonna come get it? It's like, no, I don't know you like that. I'm not gonna just come get it. And he lives 30 minutes outside of San Antonio. I was like, no, I can't do that. Just drop it off at my gym. And he was like, well, he was like, I can't get there. I don't have a car. And he's like, my dad is like, yeah, like my dad's like yada yada yada. I'm like, so here's where it starts to smell fishy because he said he's gonna go get a money order from Walmart. So in my head, I'm like, well, how are you gonna go get a money order from Walmart
with no car?
With no car, but you can go get the money order, but not drop it off at the gym. Because I've already made it. I spent an hour and a half to make this program, and all I gotta do is email it. But I need my money first. All I gotta do is email it. Bam, PDF, you got it. God damn it. It's an at-home workout. You ain't gotta go to the gym, nothing. It's all body weight, you know, the most convenient workout plan possible. All you gotta do is get me the money, PDF.
It's all yours. Have at it.
Wasted my time, bro.
Sleep with it, eat with it.
Wasted
whatever
my
you want to do.
I was so hot. I was like, bro.
That stuff is funny.
But
it's crazy how it's crazy how people think like you expect them to say yes in that situation.
Hell, and you know, when I work at Pizza, I'm gone from 5 p.m. till midnight. I'm not gonna just have a stranger I don't know in my house while I'm gone for 6-7 hours a day. I'm gonna come home, my shit is gonna be gone. All of this is gonna be gone. My furniture gone. Like I could have got like, bro, what?
You know, like Will Smith on the Fresh Prince,
right? With
empty ass house.
Bro, oh man,
Mocha gone too. Like sad, sad.
I was told somebody, and they're like, "You wouldn't help them out." I was like, "I don't know them." Like, you know what I'm saying? I could be asleep, and this dude could slit my throat while I'm asleep. I don't know him at all.
Yeah.
Like if it was like, you know, if Calvin, you or Mitch had hit me up like, man, you know, I'm going through it and I'm moving out to San Antonio, but I need like some time to get on my feet to get a job. Can I crash you? Yes. I know, like, you know, I know y'all, like, you know, it's all like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all not going to do no dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody I have no idea, you know, no. I don't even know if he
can't take that L.
I don't know if he mutilates cats. I don't know if he's into pedophilia. I don't know if he treats his mom or dad right. If he treats his, I don't know none of that. You finna crash at my place while I'm gone all day? Fuck out of here. Hell no.
Nah.
Can't do it.
We cannot go for that. We cannot do that. That's hilarious.
That's my rant for the day. All right.
I don't know if he treats his mom and dad.
Hey, you never know. I don't know if we were recording at the time, but tomorrow are we gonna announce it after the game or Tuesday, the next day? The winners of the bracket giveaway.
What?
The winners of the bracket giveaway.
Finis, not to get your personal life on the podcast or anything like that, but you're really moving back this summer?
What are you talking about?
You moving back this summer?
Moving where?
Tennessee. You
Tennessee.
didn't say nothing about this. This
Nobody,
new information,
I never said I was moving. Who said I was moving to Tennessee?
Oh, we've been bamboozled. We've been bamboozled.
Nick Brown said that you were going to play on our basketball team.
I told Nick that I might be in town for summer break for a week, is what I said. I still got 3 years left in this program. What are you talking about moving back?
I started thinking
about it. I started thinking about it. I was like, he's just going to leave with the personal trainer.
Right.
Like,
what? I got money to make.
Quit Pizza Hut? Like, what?
No. I told him I might be back in town.
You know,
I
believed it because he said he's quitting Pizza Hut, and then when that news came out, I was like, "Oh, for real? I didn't know about that."
Bamboozled.
That's.
I don't know what Nick
bro.
is on,
We
but y'all need to check in on him because he on something strong.
Probably listening. He loves listening to this podcast.
Nick,
that's hilarious.
Whatever you want, man. Get off of it. I said I'll be back in town. Speaking of back in town, I'll be in town in about a month. My mom's
trying to get dunked on. I want to race you.
I wouldn't mind getting dunked on.
I want to race you.
He said I would erase you.
I'm not in shape, but we can.
You think I'll win?
Do you still
probably?
Do you still think you're fast enough? You don't think you're so fast anymore?
No, I know for a fact. Well, what do you mean by fast? Like I'm
Not like
still
high school
fast.
fast.
I'm still
I know you gained
yeah,
like a little bit more weight from like, from
a
like
little
when you at
bit.
Mizzou. Well, a lot.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know I'm still fast, like just in general, but I'm definitely not as fast as I was back then because I'm just heavier.
Yeah.
I'm stronger. My legs are stronger, but just the sheer weight. If I wanted to compete in racing, I'd have to cut at least 20, 30 pounds to compete.
And
So
what
you're
would that
saying I'm
push
going to
you at?
dust you in a 100-meter?
Uh, no, probably not. I could probably show up not training a lick and still beat you.
Just
No,
got it like that.
no offense. No, but so when my brother Trey came live with me for like a month in the summer,
Yeah.
so I was training him, for football, trying to help him lose some weight. And there was one towards the end of that month, we were training for 40 the whole month, and we were also doing like receiver stuff. But and I was like, how brothers are. He was talking shit, and I was like, all right, bet. He goes, you know what I'm gonna do? When we test for the 40-meter dash, I'm not gonna train for it. I'm I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna stretch, and I bet you I can beat you in the race. Because he's talking, I'm faster. All right, cool. I ran a 4.3. I hadn't ran a 40 in a year and a half. I ran a 4.34 in the 40. Hand time,
Laser?
of course. Hand time.
Okay.
No, I ain't. We ain't got no lasers. But
What facility you going to? That's what I want to know.
right. But I mean, hey, but I'm only gonna be there from Friday to Sunday because my mom just got her PhD and I'm going to her graduation then. So she just bought me the plane ticket today. So I'll be in town.
Bro.
I'll be in town May 7th through the 9th.
Is there graduation on Saturday or Friday?
I think it's on Friday. Yeah, it's on that Friday. So we could do something Saturday.
Go get lunch or some shit.
Yeah, we go to Zaxby's.
Play some
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta go to.
Y'all try to hit up some
they got dates and
Zaxby's.
stuff.
We got what? Zaxby's, no sauce.
No, we going to.
IHOP.
That man loves some Zaxby's. By the way, you gonna get your Zaxby's today? No, is it Zaxby's? No, it's what's it called?
You get
Chili's. That's what it is today.
Tonight, don't you?
Hell yeah.
Them honey Chipotle crispers are good.
Hey, honey Chipotle, just that sauce
They are
is
gas.
elite.
Damn, we got a Chili's in Spring Hill now.
Oh,
I
for real?
might have to go. I might have to go get some takeout tonight. Some honey Chipotle crisper takeout.
Hey, get a side of loaded mashed potatoes. Fire.
Ooh.
I usually get that street corn, and then I get something else. Do I get their fries with
corn?
Yeah. They have like the butter corn. That shit is good.
I'm not a fan of corn. Like corn,
not a big corn
like
guy.
The taste of corn to me, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste bad. Like it's just a neutral ass food to me. It's just corn. Like
it's like water.
Yeah, it's like so bland to me. But yeah, I'll be in town. And then I'll be in town again sometime in the summer. I don't know yet. I haven't even made my skills that far out because I still got this semester to worry about. But back to what we were originally talking about. Are we Tuesday or Monday after the game?
Monday after the game.
Okay, bet.
What are we doing?
The official announcement of the bracket winner giveaway, people. Because we pretty much.
Are we doing it on this or are we doing it on social media?
Social. Because I can just post it through our official podcast, and I'll also post it on my personal. And then, yeah. And then y'all, I'll at y'all, and y'all can repost it if you want. Since we're not gonna say who's winning, because I think I wasn't recording when we were talking about it, but we pretty much know who's gonna win first and second place.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah, we're gonna announce Mitch as the winner and give the money for the podcast to Mitch.
I think I only got like 2 teams in the Elite Eight, right?
Yeah, it's something terrible.
It's just not good. It was not a
Yeah.
good year. I'm done with making those. So like when we do when the NBA finals happen, are we gonna have to do a podcast every single night after the finals? I think we're gonna have to, right?
We can't, bro. I'm down for whatever. Y'all tell
We got
me.
to.
Y'all tell
We gotta
me.
we got to do a recap show every single night. It'd be like 30 minutes. It don't have to be long for them, but
Look,
I mean, it just is what it
Yo,
is.
like after each game,
Yeah, the
like in the
finals for
finals.
sure.
the NBA after show. We could be like Chuck and Ernie and Shaq
I mean, yeah, we
and
gotta do
Kenny.
it.
Those things are
Can't
funny.
believe
That shit would be funny.
there's just not a fucking chance that anybody beats the Nets. But if LeBron beats the Nets, he's GOAT.
goaded.
He is
Goated.
goated if he beats that team. It's over. No more debate.
That might push some people to retirement. They're just like, I can't do it anymore.
I can
I
see
just want to see. I so desperately want to see the Nets fall apart, man. I just want to see all those personalities just come to fruition and them just the dysfunction that it should be. I want to see it happen.
they all end up leaving the next year.
Yeah, who do you think is going to start it? You think it's going to be Kyrie subtweeting somebody, or do you think it's going to be like somebody's going to say something that hurts Kevin Durant's feelings, or like what's going to happen? Something's going to happen. It has to. There's no way.
know.
There's no way this lasts more than a year. They
I
just
don't, think
can't.
I don't think they have the money for it to last more than a year. They're literally putting all their eggs in this one basket.
Yeah.
Hoping.
Because after this year, they're gonna have to pay Blake, which his contract won't be stupid. James Harden shit is stupid. Kyrie shit is stupid. KD shit is stupid. Well, Marcus Aldridge, his shit is gonna have to be stupid. Like, because they got 5 or 6 guys that play legitimate minutes on league minimum. So because they got bought out, so next year you don't have to pay them.
Yeah,
they're not gonna have unless they restructure, unless like KD, Kyrie, and Harden restructure their deal for more incentives and so they can so they can redistribute the money to the team. I don't see how, because I think they're already over the cap.
sure, but the NBA, they don't care. You just go into the luxury tax, which is if you like go and read the Wikipedia page on the luxury tax, it makes no sense. It's something fucking stupid, man. It's like for every dollar they pay over the luxury tax, they owe the NBA like 40 cents or some shit.
Oh, that's it? I'm for
What
sure.
you mean that's it? If you're $170 million over the luxury tax, that's 40 cents per dollar.
But that's not shit if you try to win a championship.
It's a lot of fucking money.
But
a lot of
they're
but I'm sure they got people that they pay well to strategically look at the money. Be like, look, when we go over to South, we can tap into the luxury tax or luxury cap by this much and only have to pay this to get this guy that could probably bring us home the bacon. They're probably like, all right, bet.
bro, there has to be a what's it called? A incentive for winning the NBA championship, like money wise, whatever it may be.
Oh, there is. They get fat bonuses.
I don't know how much it is, but like they're putting all their eggs in this one basket, hoping that they get the title, so they have the money to potentially
pay off the debt. Yeah.
We'll pay off the debt, and then like I guess like maybe keep 1 or 2 people that they got from trades and everything like that, you know, because like they're going to keep Kyrie, James, and Kevin, like without a doubt. Like they can't give them up. Like,
all right.
So I don't know who it may be between the people they got now.
All right, I got it figured out. All right? So the Nets are now more than $30 million over the NBA tax threshold. So here's how the luxury tax works. From $0 to $5 million, the tax rate is $1.50 for every dollar over the cap.
Oh, $1. Well, you said 40 cents.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was.
Now $1.50. That's some serious shit. Now I'll get it to you. That's only $5 million over.
Yeah. So and then for teams between 5 million and 99, or am I saying that right? 5 million and $9 million. 9 million 99. Bunch of nines. 5 million and 99 million. The incremental tax is $1.75 for every dollar. And then when you're between 10 million and 15 million, it's $2.50. And when you're between 15 million and 19 million, it's $3.25 for every dollar. And for teams over 20 million, it's $3.75 for every dollar over the cap, and increasing 50 cents for each additional 5 million over 20 million.
Good Lord. Yeah, that's bad.
So they're paying like $5. They're paying $5 for every dollar, and they're 30 million over right now.
They'd have to win.
What's the math on that? Holy
They'd
shit.
have to win the championship this year, have the NBA working 100% capacity for fans, and win the championship next year just to break even in a couple years.
That's brutal, man. Is that worth it?
I guess to them it is.
They're paying $5 on $30 million.
That's a big gamble, like a huge, huge gamble.
Yeah.
If it doesn't pay out, somebody's gonna be asking for their money.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but
it's $150 million. I don't know. That's a lot of fucking money.
Calvin, have you seen Justice League yet? No. Why haven't you watched it?
No, I have
yet?
not.
Get his ass. Get his ass, Finis.
Whoa.
Get his ass.
What are you waiting on?
How am I gonna watch it when I won't understand it?
All you have to do is take the okay. If you haven't watched, because why won't you? Okay, let me help you out. Why won't you understand it if you watch it?
Because isn't there like prior movies that I have to watch to understand what's going on?
Correct. Why haven't you watched? Why have you started there yet?
Is that fair to say?
Yes, but that's my point. All those movies are on the same platform that you're gonna watch a Justice League movie on. You what?
On what? Is HBO every single movie? On
yes,
HBO,
DC movies. The DC movies are on HBO Max. So all you have to do is get on HBO Max, put on Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League. That's all you got to do.
Man of Steel is really good, Calvin. It's one of my favorite movies.
Back to my original question. Why haven't you gotten to that yet?
Been busy, fam.
I've been busy. When you get home from work every night, Calvin, do you watch TV? You watch a show or some shit?
I usually get in, cook or whatever, eat.
You don't know how to multitask?
No, bro.
So what time do you get in from work? Let's break this down. Usually
I go to the gym right after work, or I go.
Answer my question first. What time do you get home from work?
It depends if I go straight after work or if I come home to my stuff and then go to the gym. So are you asking me what time do I?
What time do you leave your office or you leave work?
I leave work at 5:30 usually.
Okay. So how long did it take you to work out? Let's say you work out every day. How long is your workout? An hour? Hour and a half? Hour? 6:30. What do you do when you get home at 6:30?
Start cooking.
It takes you the rest of the night to cook and eat?
No.
All right.
But I'm not thinking, like, bro, when I get home, I'm not thinking about that. Like, come on.
I need you to. Because there's movies we gotta talk about, okay? One is Justice League. I need you to catch up, bro.
The hell was that fight?
Look, you see those action figures? This is my life. I live this shit. I need you to catch up, okay? Secondly, have you seen Kong versus Godzilla yet?
No, I have not seen that one yet.
Bro.
I haven't watched it yet.
Mitch.
Yeah, so
I watch it this week. I watch it this week.
No, but I know Mitch will watch it. I know he's gonna Mitch because you were supposed to
Snapchat when I watch this.
Look, you were supposed to watch those Marvel movies. What? Last year in 2019, 4 or 5 months ago, you're supposed to have them watched. Have you even watched the first Captain America yet? Have you watched the first Iron Man yet?
No, sir, I have not.
Calvin, look, man. All you got to do, first of all, you're gonna give Finis a heart attack over there. All you got to do,
he'll be straight. Hey, he'll be good. Don't worry.
All you got to do is just go home. If you're watching a show, just treat the Marvel movies like a show, and just watch them in order. You got Disney Plus?
Of course.
All right, just watch them in order. Treat it like a show. They're just 2-hour-long shows. That's it.
You don't have to watch, but you don't have to watch all of them at once. Just one day, Get that first Iron Man out the way. One day, get that Hulk out the way. You know what I'm saying? On the weekends, I know you don't do shit on the weekends because we used to be on GTA for 12 hours at a time. So you don't do shit on the weekends.
Yeah, but where are you at now? Where you at with that?
What do you mean? Because I'm watching these movies. Justice League was 4 hours.
The movie was so fucking long, dude.
It's stupid long. I got a friend still watching it. He's been a week. He's watching like 30 minutes at a time. Or he'll watch like one part. You know, has like a part 1, part 2. He'll watch like a part one day, and then he'll have to like wait till the next day to watch another part.
So I've got a Finis. I've got a that was a good one. I've got a small little TV in my room. Do I need to save Kong to watch on a big TV with a system with like the sound bar and shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'll probably watch it next Sunday then.
9 out of 10.
All right, shut the hell up. There's no way a King Kong movie is 9 out of 10.
No, it's not a King Kong movie. It's Kong versus Godzilla. 9 out of 10.
And you said that's on HBO?
I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, it's on HBO.
I
But
will
watch
watch
the
that
Marvel
tonight.
movie first.
No, I'm watching that Kong first. So
Shit, is it badass, Finest? It's badass, isn't it?
They are scrapping, bro.
Damn.
They're
All right.
fighting, bro.
Yeah, y'all ever seen Friday Night Lights, the show?
A little bit. I've seen like the
No.
first season.
Isn't it like Coach Taylor in it? Coach Taylor's like the coach from that. Isn't that him?
I don't know.
You seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
No,
What?
not all the way through.
Do you remember who the FBI agent was in The Wolf of Wall Street?
The black dude?
No.
No,
It's like the white dude with black hair.
no.
Okay.
I've seen the movie like once in parts, not even all the way through.
Okay. Well, damn, then. Did we just lose Calvin?
Some. He got
We
that
need to get Mark's big into Marvel and shit like that, so he want to get on there and talk.
Mark
to me about
Hughes?
it. Yes.
Okay, Mark.
He listens to the podcast every single week, and he was
Okay,
texting
Mark.
me. Yeah, he was texting me about it, saying that you were wrong on some. He was fact checking your ass, basically.
Okay, about what?
He said you were wrong. The first thing he sent to me was, Disney owns Deadpool.
They do fully?
Yeah, when they acquired Fox, they got Deadpool.
Oh,
And
bet.
he said Venom is Sony. Disney owns every Marvel property besides Spider-Man franchise, I believe.
Is that
The
still,
Joker is the villain of all villains. He says the Joker is the villain of all villains. The GOAT. This should have been in the pod. I should have been on this pod. He said I would have bodied this pod. And he said the prologue was everything we got deprived of when Warner Brothers killed the Snyderverse. There are after credit scenes leading into what was the future DC or DCU films. So yeah.
So Spider-Man is
this
joint custody still?
Yeah,
That
but
was
it's the
his
Snyderverse. When he says Snyderverse, it's just Zack Snyder's envision of what DC looks like, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not as
the way he made it sound. The way he made it sound is that that's not going to happen.
I don't think so because they're rebooting Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How many times are you going to reboot Batman?
Exactly. Well, here's the problem with DC versus Marvel. Marvel, once they set their MCU, they ran with it. So the last reboot Marvel had was the Hulk movie because they had the Hulk in 2003. Then they did another one, rebooted with Edward as the Bruce Banner in 2000.
They rebooted the Hulk?
Yeah, there's a 2007 movie, The Incredible Hulk. There's one before The Incredible Hulk.
What was the one where all the where he was in the middle of like Central Park and all the helicopters were shooting missiles at him and
that's
shit?
The Incredible Hulk. That's got Abomination in it where he fights the other like Hulk-like guy.
Is that in 2007?
Yeah. So
then
technically,
I don't know that I've seen 2003 one then.
Oh well,
It's been a
2003.
long time since I've seen the Hulk, man. It's been
Yeah.
a long time.
I have it on DVD. I watch it all the time. It's one of my favorite movies. Because it's my favorite character. But here's the thing: it's tricky because technically, after that Hulk reboot, there's like we're never gonna make another solo Hulk movie because the first one, rating wise, the 2003 one tanked. The 2007 one did better, but it's still technically tanked because it didn't do as well as they wanted it to. Even though I think it's a phenomenal movie because it's you don't go to Hulk movies expecting too much besides just fighting and just savagery, right? But technically, the '07 Hulk isn't technically MCU. Technically, the first MCU movie is the first Iron Man, technically. But in that first Iron Man, I think it's the first Iron Man at the end when they have this end credit. They talk about he's trying to build the Avenger Initiative. They used a lot of the film from the 2007 Hulk when they're showing pictures of the Hulk. I think in one of the Iron Mans, I think they had a hologram up and it showed the Hulk like just rampaging Central Park that time. But that's not Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk. But they used that because they're just gonna kind of just toss it in there with the MCU. But they ran with it, is what I'm saying. DC, yes, they redid Justice League. They're rebooting Batman. So it's like you redid Justice League for the Zack Snyder cut. But it's kind of almost in vain because they're redoing Batman. I'm assuming they're redoing Superman because I read an article where they're gonna reboot it because the actor that's playing Superman, something, whatever, he doesn't want to do movies anymore. So it's like if they were making a DCU, like
Henry Cavill doesn't want to do Superman anymore.
I read an article. Now this is a couple years ago. This is a while ago. I don't know what the deal is now, but I heard that there was talks of him not returning as Superman for some reason.
Bro, he's got the Superman face.
No,
he
does.
just looks like Superman.
He does. I want him to stay, but it's like if you're starting your DCU or whatever, run with it. Yeah, these movies kind of, some of the movies might have tanked. They're not as good, but just run with it and just make them better. So I think they should just have after the Justice League, the Flash movie we need. They got the Aquaman, they got the Wonder Woman, even though they messed up on the second one. Don't watch the second Wonder movie if you haven't watched it yet. So they got all these, but they're about to reboot Batman. So if they reboot Batman, they're either going to switch out these Batmans, act like nothing happened, like they did with War Machine and Iron Man, or they're about to reboot the whole thing and officially start their DCU. So I don't know. Because they got all these end credits and shit, and it's like, are they about to do all this? But they're about to have a new Batman. And then they have a different Joker, because the Joker in the end of that is not the same. Oh my God, Joaquin Phoenix? Not the same Jokers. So they got Jokers mixing. So I don't know what they're doing. It's a whole shit show.
Interesting.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you need to watch them, Calvin. They're good, man. They're good. You like them, and they're funny. And you get the action. They're funny. Give you good laughs. Like that scene in probably the first event, or that scene in the first Avengers where where Thor slams Loki around. Man, that's one of the hardest I've ever laughed at. Laughed at a movie. You know I'm talking about?
Wait.
Or was it Thor? No, he grabbed Thor, right? When the Hulk grabbed Thor and started swinging him back and forth.
That was Loki. Up in Stark Tower?
Loki?
Yeah.
Stark
Tower, yeah. That was Loki. Thor.
That was hilarious.
Or Hulk swinging around Loki. Yeah.
Or Captain America's ass. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it, Calvin. I don't know why the hell you haven't sat down and watched them. You haven't seen one Marvel movie?
None.
Damn,
you haven't even seen Black Panther? Oh
damn, dude. You seriously, you need to watch them. You'll like them, Calvin. I'm not bullshitting you.
I bet.
I can't believe you've never seen it. Bro, I wish I was in his shoes. Think about how nice it would be to watch those movies for the first time again.
Oh, yeah. Especially you can watch them all straight instead of waiting 2-3 years in between.
Yeah.
You be forgetting shit.
Yeah, you'll get sucked into it, Calvin. You'll definitely get sucked into it. I remember the hype
We will
around the
see.
first
We will
Avengers,
see.
man, having all those superheroes in one movie.
Yeah, everybody's like, what?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man.
Never
I
been
told
done
you I've
before.
never really been like a Marvel or DC type of guy, so
Well, you
I'll give
will
it a
It'll
be.
shot.
get you into it. Of course I watched them growing up, so I watched first Iron Man when how old were we? Finest 10?
Oh, young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wait.
you watch the first Iron Man, and then you think Iron Man's a badass, which he is, and then you get the Captain America. I
The
would say
first
that
Avenger.
the slowest movie out of all of them is probably that first Captain America.
I don't know. That first Thor, well, I think the first two Thors suck.
Yeah,
Almost.
the Dark World or whatever the hell.
They're
The
tough to
second one.
watch.
I thought the second one was bad. I thought the first one was all right.
It is a. I've only seen the first two Thors once or twice. I've seen all the other movies way more than that.
Yeah, I've definitely only seen them both twice or once. I'm sorry. I think I've only seen most Marvel movies once. I've seen Endgame 2 or 3 times. I didn't like Age of Ultron very much.
What? I love Age of Ultron.
And yeah, I didn't like it very much. I didn't like Civil War very much. If I'm watching Winter Soldier, man, Winter Soldier's
You didn't like
is
Civil
just the
War?
best fucking Marvel movie produced other than Endgame. No, I wasn't big. I thought it was too hyped up, bro. Like I went to see that opening night in IMAX, and that was like, it was good, but this was supposed to be like, fucking. This was supposed to be Captain America versus Iron Man. Like this was supposed to be the
It
pinnacle.
was. The whole
pinnacle
thing
of
got split
Marvel.
apart.
Do what?
The whole team fell apart. Yes, bro. It was Captain America versus Iron Man.
I know, but it wasn't like, I don't know.
They beat the shit out of that man.
Yeah, they did.
I'm not gonna say that because Calvin got to watch it. But Calvin, bro, you got to get hip, bro. You got to get hip, bro. This comic, bro, it's fantastic. I'm about to buy the second book once I finish this. There's two. This is book one. There's two of them. But I think we're headed to some lunch table questions.
No,
Oh, you talking?
we're
shit?
not. Nope. We got 1 second.
We got game time.
We got game time with Mitchell.
Okay.
I need y'all to start thinking of some games. I think that all right. We'll do this. We'll do an easy one. In lieu of the NFL draft, I think that we should draft. But we're not doing sports. I say we draft pizzas. We'll go with 7. You get
like different companies?
No, type of pizza.
I was about to say I don't even know 7 different pizza companies.
No.
Yeah, for real.
You don't know 7 different pizza companies? What the hell?
I know 5.
I could probably squeeze out 7
with all the local shit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about local. I could
like
probably
yeah, no. We could do that. Or it is like Easter. We could draft Easter candy. That would be cool.
No.
You know, like Reese's Bunnies would go number 1.
Let's draft superheroes so I can beat
or
Calvin.
Reese eggs. Well, it's not even that. We're just out here drafting, bro. The best. This isn't much of a competition. Actually, it's not a competition.
It's always a competition.
So, since Calvin doesn't know superheroes, we're sure as hell not doing superheroes. Y'all got any other ideas?
Oh, let's draft our NBA team.
You want to draft an NBA team?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. Who's getting the number 1 pick? How are we deciding who gets number 1?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna. I'll keep the document and type in who everybody got. We'll do the starting 5 and then a 6-man. 6-man's important.
Yeah. All right. Bet. How are we gonna figure it out?
I got it. All right. Who's gonna go first?
I let Finis go first.
All right, so are y'all watching this in gallery view, or do y'all watch it where whoever's talking on the Zoom, whoever's talking like pops up?
Gallery.
All right, so I'm top right on my screen.
Okay.
Finis, are you top left?
I'm top right.
He's top left
You're
on
top
mine.
right. He's top. Yeah, he's top left on mine
You
too.
can
All
move
right, here's
around.
what, and we'll do this to make this fair. Whoever goes last, we're gonna do it a snake draft. So let's say, all right, so we'll just do it on. It'll be easier for me since I'm keeping track of it. Finest go first. I'll go second. Calvin goes third. But when it gets to Calvin, Calvin gets 2 draft picks, right?
Because he goes last and first, right?
Yeah, so he goes last and first in the next round. So then I'll go second, and then you go first again. See how that works?
Yeah.
All right. Let me do Calvin's team.
I damn near need a pencil and paper so I can keep track of who I am.
All right. Let me do this in order.
Same.
All right. Finest.
My handwriting is so bad. I don't even know what I'd be writing half the time.
And all right, Finest.
Oh, sorry, podcast version. I just dropped my paper all over my phone. Okay.
All right, Finest. You're starting off with the first pick in the All NBA team draft.
With the first pick, I'd like to take LeBron James.
Hey, motherfucker.
Come on now. We all knew that no matter who was going first, LeBron was going first.
Gonna get it. Yeah. All right. With the second pick in the draft, I'm going to draft, may God rest his soul, Kobe Bryant.
I already know who Calvin gonna pick. It's only right.
Yeah, there's only really one option that he's got, but I mean, it's not a bad option to get.
Who, MJ?
Yeah, I mean, that's who you got to go with.
Right?
Of course.
All right. Calvin's going MJ. Calvin's your second pick.
My second pick.
You want to explain the thought process of what you're doing? Are you building a team around MJ? Are we just going to try to stack it with superstars? Are we going to get them complimentary players? What's your thought process?
I really haven't thought about it. I'm just kind of just going as the draft goes.
I'm going with the Nets philosophy. I'm just stacking the shit out of this team.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to wind up doing. But with that, I'm going to take Shaq.
Damn! That was gonna be my next pick.
That's a good one.
Fuck.
All right, so
who'd y'all think I was gonna
go
pick?
I don't know.
What version of Shaq you taking? Or are you taking Orlando Shaq? Or are you taking?
I'm taking Lakers Shaq, man.
You taking Lakers Shaq?
I'm taking Lakers Shaq.
Everybody in their prime. They best version of themselves.
But that begs the argument. When was Shaq really in his prime?
Lakers.
I don't know. He's pretty damn good with the Orlando, man.
Oh, he was, but
he was skinny Shaq.
When he was athletic and
you're right, but that experience made him a different beast with the Lakers once he got it. All right, Calvin, was that 2?
Yeah, that was 2. So I go next.
Wait, who was your first pick?
MJ.
Oh, MJ. I'm
MJ.
Go ahead.
All right, so I got Kobe. Who we gonna get to play with Kobe?
I got a question for you, Mitch.
What's up?
Can we draft a person just based on like their timeline, like when they were good, or do we have to draft them just their whole career?
No, there's no there's no rule there's no restriction on the reason. You can go back to the first season the NBA ever had if you wanted to.
Okay. Cool.
Fuck y'all, I'm gonna take him off the board. I'm going Kevin Durant.
Oh,
I knew he was gonna have to come out.
Yeah, I'm taking him off the board, man. I can't have y'all having Kevin. I can't have y'all having the Slim Reaper. Finest, you're up next.
Me. All right. Let's go with I get 2.
You get 2.
Let's go with Stephon Curry.
Oh, motherfucker. You got Steph and LeBron playing together.
And then let's go with Dirk Nowitzki.
Wow.
6 all-time scoring.
Jeez,
All right.
that's
So we
tough.
got Kobe. We got Kobe. Kobe's going to handle KD. So make sure that he's going to toughen KD up a little bit. Make sure he's not soft as cottonelle like he is right now. He's going to, stay off Twitter, all that stuff. So Kobe can handle that. So we need to bring in a reliable big. And with my third draft pick, Mr. Tim Duncan is coming off the board.
It was either
Ooh.
Dirk or Tim for me. I was gonna do Tim, but I went with Dirk. I need that scoring.
All
The
right.
stretch.
Ooh.
Calvin, you're
Am
up.
I
You get
up?
two.
I am going with
Oh.
Kawhi. Oh, and I get another one.
You're going with the claw?
Yeah, you
Ooh,
gotta
that's a
have
good
some.
pick.
You gotta have a defensive anchor.
For sure. For sure.
Who else? Wow. You know what, man? We get Klay Thompson. We get Klay Thompson. I'm gonna take him.
All right. Now we need a point guard. We need a reliable point guard, somebody that's not going to be egocentric, knows to get the ball to KD or Kobe or Tim. We're going to go with John Stockton coming off the board. Finis?
All right, hang on. Because I got to make sure this person actually plays his position. Sometimes they be having. Well, does it matter if they have like a secondary position?
No, you have positionless basketball.
Oh. Okay.
Thank LeBron for that.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, I get two, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with, for my center, I'm going Wilt.
Okay.
And then for my shooting guard, let's go James Harden. I was gonna go Allen Iverson, but I'm gonna go James Harden.
All right, so Harden's off the board. I need. Question is do I want Tim running my 5?
Oh, nah.
I mean, I got Tim running. No,
I got a solid 5 though.
No, I can have Tim running my 5. I can have KD running my 4.
Ooh.
Stockton running my 1. Kobe running my 2. So I could get away
low key
with getting a little small forward here. Who's gonna play well? Who's gonna play well with?
How many overall picks we got?
Do what?
6.
How many picks we doing? 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I already got mine.
Who's the 3 that I'm gonna use here? I'm drawing a blank. Give me a second here.
He's got to look up some small forwards.
Yeah, I do. I'm just sitting here. I'm just drawing blanks. This might be easy.
What about dude from Houston that played with Toronto?
And coming off the board is going to be, you guessed it, Larry Bird. Larry Bird is coming off.
Larry Bird?
Larry was nice.
He was, but shit.
They said that he would sit in the gym for hours shooting and not miss, and he would shoot the ball in a way that when it went through, it would bounce off the net and come back to him.
I don't give a shit what he
So he
doing
didn't even
in
need a
practice.
rebounder.
But what can he do with defense on him?
Still.
Do what?
Not doing. He's not doing that,
bro. We got Kobe playing defense. We got Tim playing defense. John Stockton can lock up y'all's little point guards, and then I got KD playing rim protection as well. We're fine having him.
But KD's been getting dunked on this season, so
KD ain't getting dunked on.
He's got dunked on twice bad this season.
He's protecting my rim. All right, you're up, Calvin.
I mean, I got 2.
You get 2.
So first one, I gotta have a PG, so I'm going Baron Davis, definitely.
Ooh.
Then I gotta go with Andre Karolinko. If you guys are
going Andre Karolinko as your 6 man.
Bro,
Yes,
Oh,
the
you fucked up.
sniper, just a
You're-
sniper.
You're
Yes,
tripping.
we
No.
gotta have 2 snipers on the floor at all times.
All right, then. My 6-man's going to be easy. Finis is probably going to grab him, but we do.
No!
Jamal
Melo.
Crawford is coming off the board.
I'm good. I'm
Oh.
good. I'm good.
He's talking about Melo, bro.
Oh, no. Fuck Melo. I mean, his team's losing if he puts Melo on there.
Fuck no. Not coming off. No, because guess what? 6th man coming off the bench. Yes, you said I can put him wherever I want. He's
You
coming off
can,
the
but
bench.
he's not going to produce for you.
Yes, he will. And no, we're not
He's
talking
going
about.
to be
But
hurt
listen,
about not being in the
listen,
starting lineup.
Listen.
He's going to be butthurt about not being in the starting
No,
lineup.
that's not the contingencies. We're talking best case scenario. So Melo in his prime, coming off the bench as the 6th man with Stephon Curry, James Harden, LeBron James, Dirk Nowitzki, and Wilt Chamberlain. Get out of here. All those players are gonna make him better. Coming off the bench. Stupid.
All right, so you went Carmelo,
6 man,
right?
yeah.
You went Carmelo as your last one. All right,
In his
that wraps
prime.
it up. Shout out to surprised nobody took Manu coming off as the 6th man too.
No, not for of all time. No.
So what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna post this? We got to post this, right? And have people figure out who has the better team.
You have it all on a document, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, save it and then email it to all of us, and then we'll all just somebody post it and then have them vote. Something like that.
Can you do a 3-way vote? Yeah, you can. You can do a poll question on Instagram.
You'll have to do it as a quiz.
I'm telling you, unfortunately, gentlemen, nobody's beaten Kobe, KD, John Stockton, Larry Bird, and Tim Duncan with Jamal coming off the bench.
Okay, 6 men. Look, 6 men aside, nobody stopped my starting 5. If we're being honest,
Steph, and Harden.
Bron, Steph, Harden, Dirk, 6th all-time scoring. Don't sleep on Dirk. And Wilt, the 2nd most dominant center in the NBA history next to Shaq.
I don't know. Calvin got a pretty nice team. I'm starting to look at that. I'm starting to look at that now. Now I'm starting to think about it.
I have protection in the middle and out there on the perimeter. With 2
everybody
people.
Except for maybe Barron's going to play defense too.
Yeah,
but you got to have that flashy player though, just to get the team.
Baron Davis.
Bro, have you not seen his highlights?
I have, but we're talking about all the players in the entire world who have ever played the NBA. Baron Davis? What position do you have him at?
Point guard.
Point guard.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know if he was trying to move him to shooting guard and work something. Point guard, I could probably come up with a list of at least 5 to 10 people that are better than Baron Davis that you could have picked.
But that's your opinion.
No, statistically, there's going to be facts.
No, I'm saying like in my opinion for this concept.
No, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying your list isn't competing.
All right, so Calvin's got MJ, Shaq, the Claw, Clay, Baron Davis, and Kirkolenko coming off the bench. Holy shit.
I'm not impressed.
You don't got to be.
What do you mean you're not impressed with that team, Finis?
I'm
not even trying to stand up for Calvin here. You got the worst team out of all of us.
I don't.
But Calvin's got MJ playing defense. He's got the Claw playing defense. He's got Clay playing defense. He's got Shaq playing defense. And then he's got Baron Davis just doing whatever the hell he wants to.
You got to have that wild boy team.
Listen, let's put it this way. Let's say he goes up against you. He's got 4 defenders for LeBron. He's got 4 defenders for Steph.
That's not how it works. That's not how
He's got 1 defender for
That's
Dirk,
not how that works
and
at
he doesn't
all.
have one for
Mitch, a pick coming,
Wilt.
switch. We switching all that.
We're
switching all that.
Every single thing.
That's not how it works. Okay, who are you putting on Steph? Who do you put on Steph?
Who do you want on Steph? Do you want Clay Thompson guarding him? Do you want the Claw? Do you want
Baron Davis on Steph, right?
No.
Yeah.
Baron Davis would be guarding Steph, right?
The Claw.
On Steph?
Yes.
Then who you put on Harden?
You just put MJ on Harden.
And then who do you put on LeBron?
You put Clay on LeBron.
And then who do you put on Dirk?
Shaq.
All right, Wilt, the man he scored 100 points in the game. You're leaving Wilt Shaqless? Oh my God. No. You're tripping.
Wilt Shaqless.
You have to put Shaq on Wilt. We're talking he averaged 50 points a game in a
We
season.
haven't Baron on Steph. We starting out with that.
Obviously.
Baron on Steph.
Obviously. You have to. Buckets. You put Baron on Steph? It's Stephen Curry.
Why are you acting like Baron don't play no D? Baron will play a little bit of D, bro.
Bro, you're talking about
oh my God.
No, Baron
this
Davis.
Man has
Okay,
lost
Baron
his
Davis has to
damn
play
vibe.
defense because he's on the court. Okay, Baron Davis. We're talking about Stephen Curry, the best shooter of all time. You think Baron Davis can stay with Steph Curry? We look at Steph Curry now at the defenders that be on him, double, triple team, putting up these shots. You think Baron Davis is matching up with? Bro,
He just
you're
don't know who Baron is.
You think Steph is guarding Baron Davis though?
Baron Davis is
Steph would probably play better defense on Baron Davis and Baron Davis would play on Steph Curry.
Well, of course. What the fuck kind of what are you trying to say?
That's why I'm breaking it down. That's how I'm breaking it down.
What are you trying to say? Yeah, but legitimately everybody else on your team's locked up.
No, not locked up.
You got the worst team out of all of us.
No, I don't.
Because I'm putting Kevin Durant on LeBron.
Okay.
I'm putting Kobe on Steph.
Okay.
I'm putting Tim Duncan on Dirk.
Okay.
Oh.
That's my point, bro.
All right, who do I got? Where's my size here? No, all right. So I'll put John Stockton. We'll put John Stockton on Steph.
Okay.
We're gonna put Kevin Durant on LeBron. We're gonna put Tim Duncan. Tim's got to guard Wilt. He just got to. And then we can put Kobe on Dirk.
No.
All right, no, no, it's fine.
Put Kobe
we'll put Kobe. No, we're gonna put Kobe on Harden, and then we're gonna put Larry Bird on
Dirk.
On Dirk. We'll be fine. Yeah,
That's not enough.
That's fine.
That's not it.
You're getting smoked.
That's not it. That's not it.
You getting smoked.
That's
you
not
think
it.
The Black Mamba's losing? You think the Black Mamba's losing to that team?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
Yes.
No.
To James Harden?
And the Black Mamba's giving MJ on Calvin's team 30 on his forehead.
Oh my God. No, he's not.
We're talking about Kobe.
Bro, post the shit. Bro, post it right now. Y'all tripping. And then Melo come off the bench with the strap. Oh my God. Prime and the best version. You're talking about 11th all-time scoring. That's Carmelo Anthony in his y'all can't tell me in his prime he wasn't the greatest isolation player of all time with the mid-range out this gym. Off the bench with that?
He was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me that Jamal Crawford, the best six man that's ever walked this planet's not coming in and giving him 50?
No, he's not. Melo has this for some reason. If you look at his number, Melo has this aura that or this image that the media's put on that he doesn't play defense. He plays defense. Jamal Crawford's not putting 50 on Melo.
He's putting 50 on Melo. He's giving 50 to Melo.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
If he's doing that, Melo dropping 80.
Who do you want me to send this to? Finis IV Talks?
Yeah.
IV Talks. It's IV Talks at what?
It's
Gmail?
IV Talks podcast at Gmail.
IV Talks podcast.
All right. Are we going on to I'm sorry to lose my voice. Are we going on to some lunch tables? We're gonna be cutting it close because we got 14 minutes.
I'll save mine for next week then.
I'll just do one. Ooh, I got one that I didn't even write down that I remember. Actually, I don't know if it's any good.
Mitch, you got one?
Yeah, I got one. We're kind of close. I'll usually only I'll do one.
Damn, some of these I've already asked. I still got my list is down to 36. Hmm. Who's going first?
You can go first.
Hmm. All right. You have to go on a covert mission, special operations mission. And it's like super important to you. Like you gotta do something for like you personally. You can bring 2 other people with you. Who are you bringing?
Anybody in the world?
No, people you actually know.
Say that again.
You have to go on a super important mission, like covert special ops mission, like a military type mission. But it's just you, 2 other people go on a stealth mission. Like it's like you could think military or like Call of Duty, like there's guns, like you gotta go in, it's a mission, but like you personally, it's for you. You have to get it done. Let's just say like your girlfriend or your wife is being taken hostage and you got to do it stealth or some shit. I don't know, but like it's super important to get done. Like you need serious people to do this with you. You can bring 2 people. Who are you bringing?
Can be family members.
Anybody that you know.
I'm definitely picking my uncle.
Is he like
Picking my uncle
ex-military?
for one. He just got he used to be in the military and everything, and just got a crazy amount of guns. So yeah, I'm definitely taking him. That second one, I don't know. Oh shit.
Let me throw this wrench in there. You get 3 months to train for this mission. So if it's somebody that you trust, but if it's somebody that you trust, but you don't know how good they are with like a gun, they get 3 months to train for the mission, whatever that entails. So they train stealth, shooting, y'all work on the plan, the strategy, hand signals. The clock is ticking, my friend.
Come back to me, bro. Come back to me on that one. That second one's gonna be difficult.
I'm gonna go with at Nick Walker Fitness.
Okay. All right, Nick.
We can just use him as a decoy though.
Oh no.
He's just so big, you just throw him out there. He starts getting shot at, and then we go somewhere else. And then I'd probably bring like I'd probably bring like Jesse Box or something like that, just because he's always hunting and playing with guns and shit. He has to have a pretty good shot.
Okay. Calvin?
Honestly, somebody, probably you, to be honest, Finis. Or be, I mean, just said you need somebody crazy enough to go with you. So
hell yeah,
just pick Finis. He'll be up for the challenge. You say special ops? What? Yeah. What do I do? What gun am I using?
When and where? For me, I'd probably bring I still call my roommate even when we live together. My roommate Tavon, and probably my brother Kylan. So I know if it's something super serious, Kylan with the shits, and he's intelligent. So the 3 months of training, he'll be straight. Tavon, he guns galore. So I know he's getting a good shot. And then, we special ops with it. All right, we got 9 minutes. Next question.
All right. I got 2. They're both pretty simple though. The first one is, if you could improve the iPhone with one feature, what feature would you have it have? We all have iPhones here, right?
Yeah. Maybe a week-long battery life.
Oh, that's good. I didn't even think about the fucking battery.
Mr. Calvin, we got 8
I
minutes.
mean, thought of that one, bro. I don't know. I guess have like a hologram keyboard, I guess, attached to it. I don't know, something like that. We can like
So you could like type on the table or something like
type
that.
on like a flat surface or something like that. So
They
that'd be
have.
dope.
I think they have those as like concepts and stuff.
Yeah.
Just not released to the public yet.
Shit, I don't know.
10G service, any and everywhere. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
I'd probably like to be able to unread text messages, even though I don't have my read receipts on. But like, so I'd like to be able to keep it as a new, right? So sometimes I read a message and I don't respond to it immediately. I actually do that all the fucking time, and I click on it to read it, and then I forget that I never responded to it. But I don't keep my read receipts on as it is. But if there was a way that I could keep it that blue dot next to it that says it's a new message to remind me to go look at it, I think that would be nice. I think that would be beneficial for me.
You can do that with emails and stuff where you can mark it as unread.
Yeah,
and
or mark as read.
Yeah, and it makes it like a brand new message. Yeah. If I did that, I'd have like 1,000 unread text messages because I already have like 693.
Yeah, I'm sitting pretty embarrassing right now too. I think I'm at 159 right now. I just forget to be checking those. And then like group messages, man, like if I'm in a group message, I guess y'all kind of know this, like group messages I'm the worst about responding to.
And
so I have a lot of unread group messages.
I'm really bad.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes left. The last one, I don't know if this has been asked yet, but if you could go, let's just do the time travel question. If you could go to time travel to any period of time, forward or backwards, for a week, where would you go?
Probably a few thousand years in the future. Or no. Maybe like 40. Maybe like
you risk it. You go 1,000 years in the future, you might be on a lava Earth surface.
Maybe probably far enough to where like, how old am I? 25. So maybe like 20, 30 years where I'm still like, a mid-aged man to see just how life is and shit in the near future.
How fucked up would it be though if you realized that you died?
That'd be terrible. I wouldn't know what to think.
Right, you go like 40 years into the future. We're 20. We're all 25. So what if we went like, if you went like 15, 20 years in the future, just see where you were at, and you're 45 years old, and like where the hell is he at? Like
I wouldn't go back.
And you look at the obituary.
You'd have to stay there because if I didn't go back, I could just live in that time period as my 25-year-old self.
Do you think that we'd be better off knowing when we were going to die? You think we'd live better lives?
No.
Like if you knew that
that was the for sure day.
59, yeah, you turn 59 and it's going to be February 6th. When you're 59 years old, you are going to die. Do you think that people would live more fulfilling lives?
Not as a whole, no. I think a lot of people would, but I think as a whole, you got those people that are just like, oh, fuck it. I know when I'm going to die, so I'm going to just YOLO their life all the way up to that point. So I don't think as a whole we would.
But they'd still live more fulfilling, right? If they're just YOLOing their life?
I guess to them it would be, yeah.
I think it depends on what the date is. Because this shit could be like the next day or like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I think that we always just like ignore the fact that one day we're gonna die. I think that that's actually like a part of our psychology where we just never think about that. We know it's gonna happen, but I don't know. It's all fucked up. But we know it's gonna happen, but we just put it in the back of our minds. But if you knew, like, okay, at 59 years old, I'm going to die. Like right now, when you're thinking about it, like if you have a book, right? how many more there? Like, it seems like the books, movies, whatever we're watching, like there are millions out there, and there's no possible way you can read or watch all of those said movies or books, but it feels like you can, right? Oh, I'll get to it, So like
Yeah.
it becomes more important because you're like, all right, well, if I'm gonna die at 59. I got to start making choices. Like, do I really want to waste my time doing X when I could be doing Y?
Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense.
Calvin?
That question definitely has been asked before, and I said the same thing what Finis said, like going to the future. Going to the future to where at least like I still capable of like knowing what's going on and to move around and all that.
Yeah.
So I feel like technology would just be crazy. Like
I feel like 100 years in the future would be good. I'd be fine.
really,
But
what do you think would be in that?
I don't think that I don't know. I don't think the planet's going to be destroyed in 100 years. I mean, shit, it
no.
could be. It could be destroyed tomorrow when World War III breaks out or some shit. But I
Yeah,
think we should be pretty safe for the next 100 years. I would assume, unless an asteroid comes out of nowhere or whatnot. No,
Nah, it would be fine.
Is that it?
I believe that is it, fellas.
$5.
Yes, sir.
Man,
$5, Finis.
Look, I'm just gonna leave it simple, man. Everybody, let's hit our outros. You either get right or get left.
Do what you got to do and stay out the way.
We love mayo.
Oh, first, okay, real quick, Calvin, send me your headshot so I can get on the website. And both of you send me a little paragraph so I can put in your bio on the website. Because we have
Man, I don't want to write about myself, Finis.
All right, Calvin, you write some shit for Mitch, and you send me yours and Mitch's. So I can put on our website. We haven't officially launched the website, and I have just a picture of not you as your profile picture.
119 minutes and 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
All right,
6 seconds.
We're
7,
out.
8.
We'll announce the winners of our giveaway. Man, and we're out.
We're out.
Deuces. Guardians of the 615.
Calvin, watch some Marvel movies. Start them tonight.
No, I'm gonna watch Godzilla tonight. I told you.
I'ma strip the wealth, even if I touch a meal. And do it through the pain, I don't need the pain. And life won't get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same.